Hello there, Taurus. It's so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your June General Tarot reading. So we're going to take a look at the overall energies with the Oracle cards and then move to the Tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, let's get into your reading. Wombat Spirit, be at home. Taurus, this is, we're coming out of your season. But I feel like it's almost like this wombat is walking down the path and is at home with themselves, even though you're not in your season anymore. Like, we're in Gemini season now, which is more dreamy, searching for adventure and that type of thing. But you're still kind of like feeling good in your own skin. Like, I feel like you use the Taurus season to really embrace who you are and where it is that you want to go. And, there's this sense of really just being at peace with who you are, where you are on your path, what's to come ahead of you. So I feel like that, it's something to really celebrate, Taurus, because I feel like you really took advantage of your own season to really go within, to embrace who you are and where it is that you want to go next. So kudos to you. So what do we have here? You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So, it's kind of like this. I really feel like you got your house in order. That's the message I'm getting. And it's, you may have actually spring cleaned your house. You might have decluttered your house. You may have done some of those very Taurus nature type of things. But I feel like you also took good care of your relationships, especially your home environment relationships. And there's this sense that, not to worry about what's ahead on your path because you've done the work, and that your angels, your spirit guides are protecting you. You are safe. And then what do we have here? Yang, taking action. You really are. You're just moving forward, and it may go slow with the wombat spirit, but you're taking the actions because I get a sense that you're just, it's kind of interesting because I feel like with this energy here, I don't normally get this with the wombat, but it's this energy of a traveler, right? And there's no baggage. Like, this traveler has no baggage. You have released all of the baggage, all of the things that were holding you back from where it is that you want to go. And you're lighter. It's this energy of you are lighter and ready to take action and move forward. So let's see what we have here. We're going to go to the Tarot. Maggie is over here. She's playing, causing a little havoc. So let's see what we have here. Oh, really lovely. Judgment on the bottom, making choices, knowing that the way that you are moving forward is really important. Making wise choices. I feel like during Taurus season, you made a lot of judgment calls on what goes and what doesn't go on your travels ahead. That could be people, situations, beliefs that you have about yourself or about the world. It's this energy of, I'm leaving behind everything that doesn't bring me happiness. The Four of Cups is this energy of just being discontented, and taking a good look at, okay, what is it that I have in my life that brings me a lot of joy, and what are the things that don't? And understanding that part of the process is allowing ourselves to make those judgment calls, to give ourselves permission to decide what gets to go forward and what does not. Yeah. And, for a lot of you, it has something to do with commitment, wanting to make the space in your life so that you can bring in a really powerful, true love commitment or work commitment, something that's going to last, forever, that Wow, this is really powerful because with the Ace of Pentacles, it's planting that seed that you know is going to take time and energy to grow, but you're committing to allowing this to grow, to nurturing it. Yeah, to loving it. To knowing that part of moving on is knowing that something else in your life needs kind of like your attention, is the way I'm getting it. You know, it's kind of like you may have even been for some time ignoring this. This could be a dream of yours. This could be, you know, a relationship that you had to put on the side because you were busy with your career. Or it could be a career you put on the side because you were busy with your family. Or, you know, or with a love relationship or something. It's this energy of you felt like you couldn't have it all. And now you're stepping into an energy of going after what it is that you want, wishing for those things that you thought that you had to leave behind forever. And oh my gosh, it's like you're leaving some things behind so that you can you can go back and pick up the energy of something that you really and truly wanted, but you put something on the sidelines. I keep hearing sidelines. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, knowing that if you work with others, you can have this come together. It's also about working with the divine, with spirit. Seeing that you can bring this into balance. I feel like you're trying to bring home and career into balance, or a dream of yours into reality, but also balancing, you know, your personal life. It's this energy of, yeah, I think I can do it all. Like you've done you've cleaned house. You've done the work during the Taurus season so that you could put yourself onto this track of being able to do it. You are losing sleep about this, though, Taurus. So know that this is coming into fruition for you. It's kind of like put your anxiety to the side. Allow yourself to get the rest that you really need, because this is all going to work out in your favor. Let's see. Yeah, just trying to... Wow, this is just like, look at this. Underneath, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is how you feel. Like this is going so slow. And yet, here is the energy of wanting it to move forward. You're trying to decide, you know, like juggling. You could be even juggling feelings about this situation. You know, I'm hearing like juggling, you know, your excitement about a situation or relationship that you're trying to bring into your life, or a dream, right? And also your sense of responsibility for family, or, you know, love commitments, relationships. There's this sense of, I don't think I can have it all. Can I do it all? Can I juggle everything? You know, just worried you're going to drop one of the plates, you know, like those plate spinners, and they have the plates up in the air and they have a lot of different plates. And it's kind of like, I don't know, can I do this? You know, listen more, try to tune in more to your intuition, because I feel like your spirit guides and angels are really trying to help you to communicate how you can make this almost easier on yourself. Interesting, because Capricorn had not quite the same energy, but that energy of you may be trying to spin too many plates at one time, or feeling like you have to work harder at spinning them, or spinning them faster. Like I feel like you're putting a lot of time and energy and effort, and you know, you're trying to get something to go, and yet at the same time you're not getting the results that you're wanting. So there's something about kind of, you know, the Four Swords is resting, relaxing, but it's also about reflecting. Reflecting about how far you have come. I feel like you just think you haven't come that far. And what your angels and spirit guides want you to know is that you have come so far. It could be that maybe what they're saying is that, you know, instead of maybe getting rid of or decluttering items, tangible goods, right? You have cleared out your mind a lot. You know, you're allowing your mind to rest. Your beliefs are changing. Your perspectives are shifting. And because of that, you're healing. And, that's something that we can't see. If you have a closet that's cluttered with a bunch of stuff and you go in there and you empty out the closet and then you decide what you're keeping and what you're giving away and maybe what you're selling. And then the stuff that you're keeping, you organize and you put it back into the closet, right? You can open the door of the closet and you can see kind of your work because, you got this beautiful organized closet now, not, a door that you open and everything falls down on you. When you're decluttering your mind, when you're getting different perspectives of the beliefs that you have about yourself or about life or about this dream, we can't see that because it's all, it's our mind, right? It's our feelings. It's not necessarily in the tangible. So we feel like part of it is that you don't feel like you have done as much healing or you have done as much decluttering or cleaning up that you think you have. And your spirit guides and angels are like, no, you've done the work. You've done the work for that cycle. You're ready to move into taking the action. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, oh my goodness, this is just so lovely. Taurus, 10 of Cups. You really are bringing something into, with the Knight of Cups, this energy of bringing something into reality that you really and truly have been wishing for some time. It's finding victory in choosing what it is that your heart really wanted. You had to go in, you had to reflect. I feel like you had to change your perspective around a certain situation or how to kind of navigate a certain situation or relationship. But you have won. You are getting recognized for all the work that you have done, for the choices that you have made in alignment with your true self, with where it is that you want to go to for the person that you are wanting to become, that you have been determined to find satisfaction in this situation. So it's kind of like your advice here is relax. It's coming in. Go ahead, get a good night's sleep because guess what, Taurus? You've done the work. Wow. Lovely energy. Okay, so let's see what we have here with the 9 of Cups. This is your outcome. The Judgment, King of Cups, 10 of Cups again, Ace of Wands. This new inspiration, the new start that you have been wanting is coming in. You've made, we have the Judgment card coming out twice. You have made the decisions. You have answered the call. You have judged what is, fits into your life and what no longer is for your highest good. You've made those choices out of love. Not out of retaliation, not out of judgment as far as in eyes of fear. You have made them out of eyes of love. Love for yourself, love for your loved ones, love for your situation, your relationships, for your highest good. You really made these decisions. Change your perspective. And you are getting everything that it is that you wanted. It's almost like a true sense of a healing within yourself and perhaps within a family environment. Really lovely. Taurus, I think I know from doing your readings for at least the last 6 months, you have had that, a little bit of an angst, of trying to detach from some toxic relationship or a situation that was toxic in your life. You've done the work. You may not think you're finished, but I want you to know, yes, you have done the healing. You have done it in such a loving way. And your spirit guides, your angels want to come in. And it's kind of like, yes, they are saying, yes, you've passed this part of your journey. It's like you've crossed the finish line. They're trumpeting for you. They're celebrating you. What else could this mean? This is your soul truth card. There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask yourself, what else could this mean? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? Okay, the message I got with this is that this is what you have been doing. You have been taking a look at the situation, especially I feel for some of you, you were dealing with a situation with a person that was either toxic or in some type of a toxic relationship. You moved away from a perspective of looking at that person in eyes of fear and looking at that person as a soul, as a being. You looked at them with eyes of love. It's this sense that because you did that, even if you had to separate yourself from that person and move on without that person, okay? That's okay because you still did it with a love. Just because somebody is in our life doesn't mean we have to continuously carry them down the path, our own path. We all walk our own path. And you're allowing this person to walk their path, you're walking your path, but you've allowed yourself to say, I want the best for that person, even if it means they're not in my life anymore. And you also want the best for you. And I feel for some of you, if, you have had to end a long-term committed relationship or a marriage or something. And it was, especially if it had something to do with, the person that you were dealing with, having an addiction or something like that. It's your angels and your spirit guides just want you to know that everybody in your family is safe. I feel like you're kind of worried about somebody that you have had to separate from in a very loving way. And yet at the same time, you knew it was the best thing for you, maybe the best thing for other people in your family, maybe even your children. But the divine does want you to know that you made the right you made the loving choice. I'm going to put it that way. You made the loving choice for everybody that's involved in this situation. Really nice. I make mental pictures of my goals that are simple and to the point. And I feel like that is part of moving forward. You have gone through a very emotional cycle. That cycle is ended. And now you're trying to imagine, where does my future go now? What is my 10 of cups? What is my 9 of cups? What is it that I really want to start looking forward to? It's like you're not looking at the past, which is the the best way to handle it, right? It's kind of like, okay, I'm going to start looking forward. And perhaps you do want to, even make a visualization board, or, really kind of like draw out, make visual representations of what it is that you're trying to manifest into your life. Oh, wow. Such a lovely, lovely message, Taurus. I am so excited for you. I'm so happy because I know you have really worked through this cycle. And I do wish you so much love and light in this situation, all your situations. If you did resonate, I'd love to hear your story in the comments below. I always love listening and hearing about your situations, and they're so inspiring to other people too. And I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. And I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light. Bye for now.